As you're in, Dave, I'll give you a sneaky peek. We've got some wonderful amethyst coming out today. It was these two pieces fit together, they came apart, but it's some wonderful amethyst in there, and some more at this side. Hi, hey Sam. Just down on Ferryden Beach, doing some agate hunting. I was going to show some of the finds that I've been finding, because today I've been finding some amethyst and some quartz. Looks like it goes smoky at this end, and then some huge agate nodules. I mean, this one's just an insane size. Well, if you're ever up this way, I'll definitely take you out, and we head to you're from Ayrshire, aren't you? We sometimes go down to Ayrshire. Two seconds, I'll show you. Yeah, some of the nodules here do get rather sizable. I've never found anything like this at Dunor or okay. Well, if you're ever up this way, give us a shout and I'll take you out at Ferryden and help you find some of this stuff for yourself, because I mean, some of the stuff I've been finding today, this looks like it's going to be a giant smoky nodule by the looks of it, but I'm not sure what's going on there. So we might have smoky or we might have an agate. I'm going to have to cut that one to find out. But then we've got some, is that going to focus? Oh, there we go. Got some other nodules coming out. This one looks like it's going to be a lot of crystal on top, but it's dark down the bottom. So I think we're going to, I'm not sure which way is the bottom, because usually this rough stuff here, yeah, that's definitely the bottom. So there'll be a little bit of moss in here, and then you've got crystal, agate. I think that little white bit up there is a little bit of calcite, and then yeah. So I'll show you a few of the this stuff. 2 seconds, let's focus. This stuff I think is carnelian, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to get a bit of this sent down to St Andrews to find out exactly what it is, because it's wonderful material when polished up. I've got some polished up at home that I'll show later today, because yeah, this is wonderful stuff. It comes out the same colours once it's polished up, so fantastic for jewellery and things like this. And then so one of the other things we find a lot here is nodules of flint and chert. The flint is from Yorkshire, because they used to use it for ballast on the boats, but the chert is from here, and sometimes on the inside you find if you hit it with UV you can see the fossilized sea sponge, because these form in the cavities. That's the sea sponge left in sedimentary rock. So yeah, that's so that, and then that's another bit in a different colour. So it's like this. Now you see these little bits of white. These might be little bits of either impurities or little bits of fossilized whatever was in this space when the chert and flint is microcrystalline quartz. So whenever the quartz formed, and then I'm trying to look for. So this is. Oh, that's his focus. Now the green here is a copper mineral, but I'm not 100% sure what copper mineral. But the red stuff is a different red stuff from this. This is probably a cornelian, whereas well, let this focus back. This is a iron type mineral. I'm not sure. It began with a P and it's got a long name and I definitely cannot pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. Yeah, there's definitely, I've got some jaspers down here. This is a type of jasper and hematite that we get here. Mind you, that looks more black. That might just be jasper. The hematite is usually a purple, and you can see little flecks of metal running through it. But this looks more like it's just black and red jasper. Unfortunately, this has all got air holes through it, so it's no good for much, to be fair. You need the absolutely smooth stuff like this if you want to polish it up, otherwise you just end up with lots of cavities filled with sand and materials and things like this. And then got another, well, a Montrose blue nodule. Oh, we've got a little cavity there. So we've definitely got some banding. It looks like there's still some, what? It looks like there's still some calcite in there, which, but yeah, that's a definite Montrose blue agate with moss at the bottom, and there might be some calcite in the middle, which will make it glow under UV or fluoresce under UV. And then we've got another, oh, let the focus come in. We've got another wonderful lump of amethyst in quartz. The white is quartz, the pinky purple is amethyst, and it looks like we've got moss agate down the bottom. It looks like there's a small band of agate at the top of the bottom as well, so that might polish up nice if that crack in the middle, if the crystals aren't connected, it'll if you've never found amethyst, definitely come here. I'll definitely take you out. And at the moment, we're getting a lot of really nice amethyst coming out. Now, I did have a large crystal of smoky, but I gave it to one of the kids earlier who was on the beach. So I don't think I have any smoky here at the moment, but I'm trying to work out whether this is amethyst or whether it's just the orange shell that's given it the amethysty colour in this light, because the sun's beginning to set here, so it's beginning to get a wee bit dark. But we've got all kinds of colours of nodules here. It looks like there's a small crystal chamber or botryoidal in there. It's quite funny, when I go collecting in the field next to the house, I usually end up with half a dozen of the kids in the street coming out and helping me, which is quite good fun. But 2 seconds, let this focus. Oh, this is chert or flint. I'm not sure on that one, but the chert and flint in here comes in many different colours, from black, that's grey, black again. We should have a bit of, here we go, there's a bit of brown, yellow chert flint here, which quite cool. But and then this is another sizable nodule. You've definitely got blue, Montrose blue agate at the bottom. There's not a cavity you see into this, so we can't really see if it's going to be banded or stalagmite. But looking at that there, it looks like it might be a stalagmite agate, which instead of having the banding has well, stalagmites filled with different colours coming from the top. So that's quite nice nodule, that one. But I'm still stoked for this one. Although a fair bit of it is a geode, it's yeah, that's just a huge nodule. So hopefully this will have more blue running through it. You can see a bit of, let's see if I can get this to focus. You see a bit of botryoidal and crystal tops there. You can't see much into there. That looks like it's, that there looks like a rotting calcite. It looks like that might be, oh, you can see the band in there. But yeah, it's definitely, let's see if I can zoom in further. There you go. You can see a lot of the fine banding around the edge of that one. That's going to be awesome when it's polished up. There's some, I was hoping I picked up some nodules of different colours. This looks to be different colours. Oh, I think I just showed it, and that's the one with the crystal chamber. Just showed that one. This looks like, wait till the focus comes in. This looks like it's mostly going to be a crystal piece, which, yep. I use, to cut, I use a tile saw, a wet tile saw with a 180mm blade. To polish, I use a angle grinder on a stand with a with diamond resin polish pads, which works phenomenally. And then I only use grits 50, 300, 500 and 1000. And then I have a wool felt wheel with ceramide oxide to get the final mirror finish and buff. And then this one looks like it's going to be a, we've got a little peeky in here. This is definitely a Montrose blue. Looks like it's definitely going to have moss and stuff at the bottom. It's oh, we have something different here. Looks more pastel colours going in there. I'll see if I can. Yeah, there's something definitely different about that one. Huh. A tile saw off of Face Bay Marketplace works wonders for cutting them. Polishing them is a little harder. Oh, here we go. So, oh, that's dark, and it looks like it's got red flecks running through it as well. Don't think we can see the banding just because of the way it's fractured, but yeah, that looks like it's going to be a very dark Montrose blue with moss at the bottom, because you can see the moss still stuck in the stone, but you can see the blue running through it. Oh, we got anything? Nah, I can't see any lines there, but I can definitely see thingy. And then where was? Oh, here we go. This is a different bit of colour. This is definitely going to be a stalagmite. You can see the stalagmites coming down from the top. Some lovely colour in that though. Going from the orange, the white to the blue. That's beautiful. That's definitely going on the polish sooner rather than later pile. This one looks pale at the top, so I think we're going to get some crystals at the top, but it's very dark down the bottom. You can see some blue coming through and some moss as well. I sell some, keep some. Generally, what happens is I sell what I can't keep in my private collection, because I already have. Oh, that's cute. It's got a lot of, let me see if I can get this to focus on the crystal points there. You can see them all reflecting. That is nice. I'm trying to work out in this light if that is smoky, whether it's got blue agate underneath it, or whether there's a bit of amethyst to this side. Or is that blue? If that's blue, that might be celestine. Every now and again, you do get the odd bit of celestine that's come up, but I've never found any of it yet. But oh, here we go. This is flint chert, and there's something been fossilized in the bottom of it. Or yeah, that looks like one of the sea sponge ones. Might take that home and hit it with UV to show, and then throw it back down the beach tomorrow, because I have no need for the or want for the flint. I've got a bucket at home for napping. And then this is cloudy quartz, but you've got a lot of plant matter through the quartz. It looks like dendritic once it's cut. I've got some of that cut at home. I'll show some of it later, because yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this, because it's beginning to get dark. I think I've got about half hour before I need to hightail it off the beach. But yeah, that's definitely looking. I'm trying to work out if it's pink or not, but there's some very nice crystals in there. And then I was showing this bit earlier, which is a wonderful vein of amethyst, and this piece and that piece fit together, and there we go. So when I found it, it was like that. And then the other side of this, we've got cloudy quartz, and this green stuff here is a copper mineral. I'm not 100% sure which one, to be fair, but it is definitely a copper mineral. And then I have no idea what's in this, to be fair. I think this one, yeah, I'm not 100% sure with this one. I think this one's staying here though. It doesn't look to be much, well, doesn't look to be much to it. Oh, mind you, there is some colour and some banding going on there, on there. Huh. We might have to take that one to cut, but most of these will be staying here, apart from the Montrose blues, because yeah, there's only so many you can take. Now, this large lump over here is now, I'm not sure if this green stuff, I know it's a copper mineral, but I can't remember whether is it chrysocolla or whether it's one of the other ones. I do need to find out though, because this stuff's rather common around here, and it would be nice to have a name for it. And then there's a bit where calcite has been rotting out, and then I thought this was a bit of petroidal, but it looks more like it's just worn crystal points, which bit of a shame. That one's definitely staying here. Looks to be a bit of dark. Well, looks to be a bit of darker crystal going on in there, but yeah, it'll be staying here. And then it's got a slight pink to it, but nothing great. And then oh, let's see if this will. It's a mostly destroyed agate or geode. It might have had a shell at one point, but I think I needed to find that a few months ago. And then this stuff, there we go. Now this stuff is little shellfish, and these little things here are fossilized shellfish. I think the stone's called Pomfrey, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% on the other rocks and minerals around here. I mostly know my agates and some of my crystals, but other than that, the other rocks, and well, I know my jaspers too, because well, jasper, flint, and I think carnelian are all microcrystalline quartz. So it's all the same material, it's just colours by impurities. That's quite a nice wee nodule. It's got some, I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks like it's got moss all the way around, which would be quite cool if it does. It's definitely got some blue and green going on there. It looks to be very crystally at the top. It looks to be very pale at the top, so it looks like it's going to be crystals at the top. There's you don't get many fossils here, but you do get this stuff, like I was saying with the Pomfrey, but not many fossils at all. And then oh, there's another geode and host rock. This is volcanic rock here, basalt, and yeah, that's just a geode trapped in a bit of rock. It's quite pretty with the red outline. And then it's a little Montrose blue nodule with moss. It's and then what else? I thought I had. Nope, that's the amethyst. We've seen that. I was trying to find. I mean, we've got a few nodules down here that a few different colours that need cutting. Oh, this is a different piece. Oh, this has some colours running through it. There's definitely a rotten bit of calcite up there, but nice shades of blue going through that, and I think that looks like either smoky or yeah, I think that's smoky. Well, I think that's smoky with agate around the outside, and the whoa. At this side, we've got some beautiful colours. I think with this one, I'm not sure how I'm going to cut that one. Do I polish up the crystal edge, or do I try and cut that and see what's going on in there? Because there's definitely some nice reds going on. Definitely some nice reds. And then, oh yeah, we do have some white banding going on through there. Oh, nice. And then, looks like a very crystally nodule because it's white at the top, but the bottom looks like it's got nice moss going on. And then most of the other nodules seem to be very similar. So I'll just give you a quick look around where I am, and if anybody knows Montrose, the lighthouse is that way, well, the town's this way, and it's been a cracking day here. I don't think you can see this, and I don't know how to zoom in yet, but there's snow on the hills over there, and it's quite cold today, which yeah, but there were storms here a few days ago, and you can see how they've taken whole chunks out of the bank here, and I don't know if I don't think you guys came yesterday, so I'll go show you this, because I showed you some small geodes, but let's show you this one. Now, just to give a bit of scale, that's my hand, and that's the geode. So it goes back and just keeps going back that way. And there's a smaller one on top of it there, which this is smoky in here, which we're going to have to wait for the storms to batter them out, because technically we're not allowed to, well, no, we're not allowed at all to dig into bedrock here. And 2 seconds, I'll show you this. So the veins are the stuff here. This is where you generally get the quartz clusters running in veins through the rock, and then to the side of it you've got little agates and geodes popping out everywhere. There's a geode. Then we've got with all this water here, it's hard to get the thing, but there's an agate in there that's been split. I saw another one here a second ago that had some far better colour, but I can't see it now. Is it gone? Oh, there. So I think that's a small geode with a bit of blue around it, but that one's quite tiny. I thought there was almost some really fine banding. It seems to have gone, but there's it was just over here. I remember now. There's a quartz cluster just over here. Sorry for the jerky video. There it is. So just up on the rocks here, there's a huge quartz geode. It looks to be a bit smoky in the end of it as well. And there's another one over there, and there's a giant one there. Looking for some of the blues, because if I head down here a bit, here we go, as we go down. So there's that looks to be calcite, and small agate there, but as we get to the edge here, you can see some crystal geodes, a not calcite, a Montrose blue agate. We've got a few Montrose blues coming out here, and then you've got a huge vein running through the rock there. It seems to be agate to start with, and it changes into calcite as it goes up. And then I'll just quickly go around here. So as you can see, just all the way through the rocks, but here we go. So these are all the agates before they come out of the rock. I do sell polished or raw. If you just give me a message, I'll sort you out with whatever there's. But yeah, so we've got more geodes. Sorry, I'd been missing the chat there for a minute because I got too carried away with the agates. But let me see the seaweed out of the way. So yeah, here's a nice vein of a nice seam of different agates just running through, and you've got a few different colours here because you've got a bit more orangey, you've got your blue, you've got your white crystals, and then sure there was there we go, there's a Montrose blue. It doesn't look like it's ready to come out yet. And then where am I? Here, right. So if I just head this way slightly, there we go. I knew it was around here somewhere. So you've got some a bit more sizable nodules coming out of here. You got a huge quartz cluster, absolutely huge. There are so many of them, but you have to wait for them to. Oh, look at this! So now that's Montrose blue colours. I mean, that's quite a sizable chunk of it stuck in that rock. In fact, you can see it all the way through here. You're not allowed to come down here with hammers and chisels. Well, you can bring them, but you certainly can't use them on the bedrock down here. I do know that the Scottish government hands out a whopping fine for that. Oh, just found a. Let me focus on a little chunk there. Doesn't seem to be a window in it, but that's. Yeah, a little small chunk. What I was actually bending down was to get one of the jasper hematite with quartz veins running through it. That's a form of jasper we get around here, and it's a wee bit heavier than your agates of similar size because of the, I think it's iron it contains, and yeah, and then you can see all the. This stuff polishes up wonderfully. It's been used for pebble jewellery for probably a couple of thousand years. But here's a small chip that's worn out of the wrong. Definitely send us pictures. If I can identify, I will. It's hard to identify stuff over the because a lot of how you identify them is sort of like touch and feel, because like agates and jasper, it's got like a waxy texture to it. I look at the iron stuff running through here. That looks like it's going to be a big geode. I can't see any of the calcite. There was a calcite vein running somewhere. Whoa. Yeah, the rocks are slippy. If you're coming down here, definitely wear some good footwear with some ankle support. I know the calcite vein's been covered up. I think it's at the end of here, but it's about 3 foot wide, which is kind of crazy. I need to come down here at night and hit it with a UV, because yeah, it's a good. Oh, there's a calcite chunk off of it. Well, the tide's going out, so I don't have to worry about it getting us too much. But yeah, it's all the way through the volcanic rock here. There's it's also like inland for about 20 mile. There's certain points. Oh, there's a lovely jasper and cloudy quartz, and then actually I better think about leaving, because does anybody know what time the sunset is here at the moment? Because oh, there's a little nodule. That looks like it's going to be a dark green or a oh, yeah, it looks like that one's going to be a dark green. That's kind of cool. And then this stuff is a form of jasper agate, which is not quite jasper, and it's not quite agate. So imaginatively, it got known as jasper agate. And then we've got a vein of agate and crystal running through here. That's kind of pretty. It's an interesting piece. Oh, it's calcite. That's why that's a weird colour. But doesn't look like there's much colour to the quartz or agate in that one. We'll return that one to the beach. And And I better think about moving before it gets much darker, because I definitely don't want to be now, this stuff actually comes from inland, about 20 miles inland. This has come down the river because it's from the glens. I recognise it for because I found a bit, polished it up, and realised it definitely wasn't local. Oh, here we go. There's a quite sizable nodule just lying around. It's that's quite. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's quite a sizable nodule. I'll if it's raining again tomorrow, I'll probably end up cutting that one tomorrow. I've not checked what the weather is tomorrow. If it's back sunny again, definitely back out hunting. But oh, I've just seen another. It's amazing how quick you get your eye in. Once you know what you're looking out for. Because I take people out all the time, and in the morning you're generally a bit like, what am I looking for? But by the afternoon, I find generally people do far better in the afternoon after they've managed to sort of switch the brain and the eyes to what their what they need to sort out from it. My pal Frank, he somehow manages to spot all the teeny tiny ones. I still don't know how he does it. That's not a nodule, that's a dupe stone or a nope stone, because nope, it gets returned. Now is it here? Yeah, here. Right, I'll show you this, and then I better get off the beach before it gets too dark, because I don't have my head touch today. But here is some copper mineral with feldspar and agate. They're just coming out of the rock. That's more of a agate piece, but it seems to be more, well, crystals, calcite, and oh, we've got a bit more red agate down there. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's pretty, but yeah, I'll hope that under all this there'll be some larger ones of that to come to get worn out, because yeah, these red ones. Oh, there we go. The red and brown ones are absolutely stunning if you can polish them up, but yeah, kind of have to wait for them to free themselves, because there's like I said, no hammers and chisels to be used down here, because it's there's a title, area of specific scientific interest. Oh, here we go. It's got some nice blue running through it. We get predominantly, we do get a lot of what we call Montrose blue. It was used a lot in pebble jewellery in the 18 and early 1900s. Oh, this is cool. Now, I don't know what this is. If there's a geologist watching, please, if you have any idea what this is, I'd love to know, because I've got a few like this from the fields, and I'd love to know what creates that bullseye effect, because it's quite cool. It's yeah, I've got no idea what that is. And well, this is one of the other. I don't think. Oh no, that's not jasper. That's not quartz either. I'm not sure what what that is. It's got that waxy feel, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, so yeah, I'll just have a quick scope around because I never. Oh, we've got more different coloured chert here. Well, some of the chert and flint really polishes up wonderfully, and does have banding and other pretty things going on inside, but most of it, there's another nodule, but most of it is beach bounced, so it's not good for napping either, because it gets thrown up and down the beach so much that when you hit it with a hammer it just shatters, so you can't really make anything with it, because I was trying last year and it just wasn't happening, to be fair. So yeah, so that's not carnelian, that's that iron mineral stuff. So but yeah, as you can see, the storm that I think it was that's been on for the last few weeks has taken its toll. Now this might be no, it's not. Oh well, it was this is what we get sometimes as well, these vein pieces, but this one's looked like it's got algae or green mica trapped inside, or some small crystalline green stuff, because it's weird stuff. And then 2 seconds. Oh no, that's that iron stuff again. It's not agate. Right, I better be getting off the beach before it gets too dark, because I definitely don't want to be walking across this in the dark once it gets slippy, because yeah, not fun. So I'll just show you some of the highlights of today for those who have joined a wee bit later. So here we have some of the amethyst that's on the beach at the moment, and another nice lump of amethyst, and then we have a few, I mean, these are fist-sized nodules, and you can see moss and dendritic going out in there. We've got a little bit of stalagmite agate, which because of the colours, I might polish that one up when I get home, to be fair. And then we had a load of crystals come out today. I still, with the light fading, I really cannot tell whether this is smoky amethyst or whether it might even be a bit of celestine, because you do get celestine here, but I've never found much of it. And then I'll show this one off again, because this one is just huge. It's totally massive nodule. You can see a little bit smoky, but I'll show you the fine banding down here. There's that. That's it. So just needs to tidy up, and that chamber cut out. Looks like it's got more nice banding going on down there. So that one's definitely coming home with me today. And then this is some of the red and black jasper. This one's so full of holes, it's not used to anybody. I just threw it up here so that I could show you the colours of it, because it's absolute wonderful colours. And then this, I think this is quartzite with yellow and red, so it'll be sulphur and iron staining, which quite cool. But no. And then let's get this to zoom in. You can see some banding detail going on in there. So it's quite a cool chunk. And then there's loads of different. That one looks like it's cracked. Looks like it's reformed though, because it's definitely not going to break. Looks like crystal at the top, moss at the bottom, and then that's more of the jasper stuff. So that can go. This one looks like it's going to be very. I think that was the one I just had. Now this is more of a Montrose blue with moss. That one I'll definitely be cutting. That one looks more crystals than anything else, which is a bit of a shame. But I'll show you the. I'll show you the. I think this is a type of carnelian, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm definitely going to send a bit down to St Andrews to find out what's going on with it, because I'm not sure if it's an iron-stained mineral or whether it's a type of carnelian or a form of red agate. But I am going to find out on that one, because every now and again we get slabs of this coming up. This is one of the larger slabs I've found, which is kind of cool. And then this one looks interesting. I'd like to know what's in that little cavity, and it looks like it's got the porcelain colours going on. It looks like this side's going to be mostly crystal, but this bit in here looks very interesting, so I'd like to know what's going on in there. And then I'll just add that. So this is it's really dark Montrose blue with moss. That's going to be fantastic. I'll definitely get a couple of slices that way, and I'll show you guys what's inside that one. But most of that one, I think this is the one with a little crystal chamber in it. Yeah, it is. So I'll probably take this one, because this one's got some cool colours going on. I'd like to see what's in the back of that crystal chamber. But yeah, I think most of the rest of this is staying here. Well, yeah, most of that. I'll leave them up the beach so somebody else can find them, because there's no point in throwing them back down the beach for the sea to wreck them, because the kids will like finding the crystal pieces and stuff. But yeah, right, I better get off, because that sun is definitely beginning to disappear, and I don't fancy staggering along this beach in the dark again. It's not quite the fun it sounds. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll give you a look at the view. The sun's setting right behind that hill, so unfortunately we're not getting the thing, but this is the wonderful view out here today. There's been no dolphins today either, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, right, I better catch you later guys, because I'm definitely hightailing it off the beach now. So thank you for joining. I'm at Montrose. I'm on Ferryden beach at the moment. No, definite east coast. The place I'm at looks very similar to Ayr, because it's the same volcanic rock. See that line of hills? That line of hills goes all the way through to Ayrshire. There's a line of hills back there. That goes all the way to Ayrshire. And you also find little bits of gold along there and things like that. And as it goes through Perth, it gives out wonderful agates, amethysts and stuff like that. All right, okay. We're heading out to the to Arran shortly. I think it's going to be March when we head out there, because I've got Yorkshire at the end of this month, and then yeah, it'll be because we're going down to Yorkshire to go do some ammonite. I'll just show you that. That's wonderful. Yeah, so we're off down to. Let me see. How do I turn the camera around? Okay, I'm not figuring this out. Oh. Right, okie dokie. I'm gonna get going anyway, because I can't figure out how to turn the camera around. And I'll catch you all later. Thank you for joining us for the live, and green rock and our both on something. There. Found a few green rock. The green rock is either a copper mineral or it's a moss agate. If you're in Arbroath, give us a message, send us a photo, and I'll see if I can identify it. If not, next time in Arbroath, I'll pop by and identify it, because I'm always curious as to what people find and that. So yeah, and if you want to buy any of the specimens that I polish up and that don't end up in my private collection, just give us a shout. I'll I better get moving, because this light is beginning to descend rather quickly, and I don't fancy, as I said, staggering back on the beach. But yeah, are you right? I'm Perth. I think I'm in Perth. Should not next weekend, the weekend after that maybe, because we go down to Perthshire for the amethyst and agates in the Ock Hills and on the other side too. So definitely give us a shout, and I think I'll be forming a TikTok, a WhatsApp group to invite people on days out wherever we're going, so that people can join us. So thank you very, very much for joining us today, and I might do a TikTok when I get home, showing if I get a chance to cut some of these today. So yeah, thank you for joining us, guys, and I'll catch you later, because yeah, I'm definitely getting out of here before it gets any darker. Right, thank you, bye.